Hello my Wolfpack and welcome to another how to use video. So today we're going to be talking about Clefairy, Clefable, the evolution of Clefairy. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about Clefable and how you can use that in many different ways. I want to give a shout out to the Gengar guy who requested this. I have to admit I haven't really used Clefairy before, so I'm not 100% on this one. But these are some sets that I thought could work, potentially. I know you can do a screen set, but I don't personally ever use screens. And of course, I haven't heard that all day, but my dad's tablet's just starting to go off. Okay, so the first Clefable we have, I might say Clefairy, and I do apologise if I keep saying Clefairy, I mean Clefable, just to clear that up right now. So, first Clefable we have is with Leftovers, holding the Leftovers there with Magic Guard, because Magic Guard, you don't take any damage if you get burnt, poisoned, Stealth Rocks, what are the other kind of like spikes and other like things like that. You have to actually be hit by a move, so it isn't direct. You may be damaged by direct attack, so it has to be a special or a physical attack actually hitting you. So moveset, we have Cosmic Power. You can also use Calm Mind, but I thought Cosmic Power works quite nicely as this one is much more of a stall set. So we have Cosmic Power to raise your defense and your special defense, then Toxic to poison the Pokemon and kind of stall it out with the poison, and Soft Boil to bring your health back up. If you manage to get so many Cosmic Powers up, then you're probably gonna be able to just sit there and stall them out with Soft Boiled, potentially. Depending what the Pokemon is, obviously. But yes, we have Toxic there as well. We have Soft Boil. We have Moonblast, which is just an attacking move to get a little bit of damage or something, especially if you come against a Poison type. Although you probably don't really want to be going up against a Poison type because this is a Fairy type. But things like Steel types as well, which again you don't want to be going up against. I apologise, I keep on hiccuping. But yeah, that's just kind of the set that I thought works well. You don't want to send this out against Steel or Poison types, but this is what you've got. And for EVs, we have max HP because you need all the HP you can gather. Then we have 124 in defense, and then 132 in special defense, and then we have a bold nature, which is just a little bit more in defense and a little bit less in attack. Just to kind of balance them out a little bit. If you was running a calm mindset, you could either do max defensive, as you know you're going to be getting your special defense up, or if you just want to run a completely specially defensive Clefable. Either way, you can run those however you like. But a second step, this is more of a kind of a utility sort of Clefable. So again, we have Leftovers and Magic Guard. And then we have Wish and Protect. So Wish, you can just change out to another Pokemon to get that Wish up. You can also run Healing Wish if you want to, which makes you faint. But it's kind of your decision there. I would personally go with Wish and swap it out. And then you can always come back in and do another Wish later on. Obviously, depending on the Pokemon. So it is quite situational. But I think Wish works more times than Healing Wish in this scenario. And then Protect, just in case you need to heal up yourself. So Wish Protect essentially works the same as Soft Boil, but it's just 2 turns. Although it can get predictable if you do it multiple times, so do be cautious on that. Because if you've got a Mon that's, say, Dragon Dancing or something, and then you use Wish, and you keep on using Wish and Protect, they're going to Dragon Dance when you Protect, or they're going to switch out to a Pokemon that you can't touch when you Protect. So just be cautious of that when you're doing this. And then we have Moonblast, which again, just your nice stab, good attack, and Aromatherapy, just in case you've got some physically attacking mons that get burnt, or you've got a toxic, but you've been toxic by several Pokemon or something. Just it's quite handy to have in there, especially for a utility Pokemon. And yeah, that's the same EVs this time, so exactly the same as the one before, I believe. Yep, exactly the same. Just to keep your defenses up and your health up. That's all really on that one. So for our third Clefable, I thought I'd go for something slightly different. We have a Choice Specs Clefable, which I don't know why I've decided to do this, but I thought screw it. It might be a laugh. Magic Guard again, because Magic Guard is such a good ability. Like, the amount of times you'll see a stall Pokemon that you just get caught by. Because like you keep on taking all the damage. Sorry, I just had a mind like that. But you keep on taking damage. So The Magic Guard just works so well. And then we have, as our attacks, we have Moonblast, again a stab, Fire Blast covers the steel types, Side Shot covers the poison types, and also if you need to, something that's especially defensive, if you need to use the defense, that works well there. And then we have Thunderbolt, just to kind of cover a few more bits and bobs, like the flying types, the water types. And yeah, that's basically that one. And we have a max special attack and max HP set. We have modest nature, so a little bit more there in the special attack and nothing in the attack because we're not using any attacking moves. And then 4 in special defense, just because you have 4 left over, just chuck them in there. And for our last set today, our last Clefable, again, leftovers and... No, not Cute Charm. Not Cute Charm. Magic Guard. I just forgot to change that when I was doing this one, because I did this one a bit more last minute. And this one is kind of a setup, well, not a setup, like a hazard slash utility one. So you have Stealth Rock, which you set up whenever you want. I would probably go in first, maybe, but beware of Magic Bounce, because that can occasionally screw you over. So you have Aromatherapy there as well, again just to heal all your mons if they get statused or like paralyzed and stuff, because paralyzed is not fun. That didn't sound like a proper sentence. I know, that's terrible. And then Wish, again, switch out for Wish. You can probably change the Moonblast to something else, like pretty much whatever you want at this point. But I've put the Moonblast in there. You could probably do, if you wanted to, you could even do Encore. You could Encore someone into a move and then switch out, or force them to switch out, because that can really work sometimes. And then we have the same EVs as we've had on everything else. You could just go max specially defensive if you really wanted to, but I've just gone split it, but max specially defensive, max defensive. Whatever you want to do it. But yeah, I hope that this has given you some inspiration. You can do quite a bit with Clefable. You can do a screen set as well, but I just don't use screens personally, so I don't really know how to run them as such. But yeah, I would suggest just checking out other guides if you're going to be using your sets, or you can just literally put Reflect Light Screen, Protect, God knows what, Leftovers, Soft Boiled. Yeah, that kind of set probably would work quite well. We'll maybe take out Protect and have an attacking move, but yeah, that kind of just off the top of my head. But yeah, I hope that this has been helpful. If it has, please do like, comment down below how you use your Clefables and what sets you use, what EVs, IVs, items, abilities. Yeah, comment it all down below. Even if you want to say their nicknames, go for it. Anyways, I'm getting out of here, so have a good one, and I will see you soon.